The curtains come down on the NIHL Morally League season finally. It still means there's time to go wild. Welcome to your little Monday roundup from the Time to Go Wild radio show podcast. Of course, we can be picked up on YouTube, Podbean, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, and TuneIn Podcasts, and other possible podcast catching services. Facebook or Twitter.com/TTGW Radio if you want to contact us via social media, or email radio@widneswild.co.uk. You can also text 07849 767755. It's been a busy weekend. Things are starting to come tidied up, ready for playoffs. Stay with us. It's time to go wild. Hello and welcome to the Time to Go Wild radio show podcast for another week. And a busy weekend been had at Planet Ice Widnes. Yours truly was there till after midnight on Saturday for 2 rec games. And very enjoyable rec games they were as well. Of course, the league seasons are all starting to come to a close. The D2 League finished last weekend. The Elite League's having its final run-up. And the D1 North Leagues pretty much came to a close this weekend. In the meantime, the National League started their playoff competition quarter-finals. So, hockey's still with us. Still got a couple of weeks to go yet. And then, of course, there's other hockey fixtures after all the playoffs have been sorted. So, where do we go? Well, why not start where we always do? Scores Roundup time. Starting with Elite League action from Wednesday. Guildford Flames 4, Coventry Blaze 3, Dundee Stars 8, Nottingham Panthers 3, Sheffield Steelers 8, Manchester Storm 2. On Saturday, Coventry Blaze 4, Nottingham Panthers 6, Sheffield Steelers 1, Belfast Giants 3, Cardiff Devils 1, Guildford Flames 2 after overtime. Glasgow Clan 7, Manchester Storm 4, Fife Flyers 1, Dundee Stars 5. On Sunday, Nottingham Panthers 3, Guildford Flames 5, Dundee Stars 2, Fife Flyers 4, Manchester Storm 1, Cardiff Devils 4, Coventry Blaze 2, Glasgow Clan 0, Sheffield Steelers 1, Belfast Giants 2 after a shootout. And that result means that the Elite League champions in the league competition this year are the Belfast Giants. Congratulations to Belfast. Moving to the EIHA leagues now. Under 18s North 2 action from Saturday. Nottingham 8, Widnes 6. Under 16s North 2 action from Saturday. Sutton 2, Widnes 10. On Sunday, Sutton 8, Solihull 5. Under 14s North 2 action on Saturday. Blackburn 1, Manchester 4. Billingham 1, Leeds 13. Sutton 8, Widnes 5. WNIHL Premier League action from Sunday. Bristol Huskies 11, Chelmsford Cobras 2. NIHL National League Playoff Quarterfinals from Friday. Milton Keynes Lightning 5, Leeds Knights 0. On Saturday, Sheffield Steel Dogs 1, Basingstoke Bison 2. Bees 1, Telford Tigers 6. Swindon Wildcats 0, Peterborough Phantoms 3. On Sunday, Basingstoke Bison 2, Sheffield Steel Dogs 4. Telford Tigers 6, Bees 2. Leeds Knights 2, Milton Keynes Lightning 3. Peterborough Phantoms 3, Swindon Wildcats 4. NIHL Division 1 North Morally League action the final weekend on Saturday. Solway Sharks 4, Whitley Warriors 2. On Sunday, Whitley Warriors 5, Billingham Stars 3, Solihull Barons 10, Nottingham Lions 1, Blackburn Hawks 6, Solway Sharks 7, Widnes Wild 9, Sheffield Scimitars 3. We also had a little bit of rec hockey going on Saturday. Out at Planet Ice Widnes, 2 games. First one, Halton Huskies 5, Blackburn Buccaneers 4. And we also had a matchup between the Cheshire Pistons and the Bradford Ice Wolves. That finished Cheshire Pistons 10, Bradford Ice Wolves 5. That rounds up most of the scores from another Time to Go Wild radio show. The season's nearly at an end, but more on the next. And after the game, I caught up with our player coach, Rich Hagger, and managed to catch a few words and a little bit of a thoughts as well on where the season's been and is going.
Been a busy weekend for oneself here at Planet Ice Widnes, but I think the YKK Widnes Wild, even though it was only one game against the Sheffield Scimitars, it was one manic game. Hat-trick hero of the night and a very relieved-looking player coach, as we've definitely sealed third place in the league. I've got Rich Hagger with me. Rich, what a game and what a league season.
Yeah, it was a good way to finish off. We did the job tonight, but the main games are next week now, so we've got to make sure that we're prepared for them. We got the job done, we got everybody ice time, and we got the result as well, so it went really well tonight. Can't be happier.
And it was, we'll just sort of do a quick reflection on the season. It was, I mean, it's a long season with the games, but we had the cup as well. Things sort of all knitted together quite nicely in the end.
Yeah, I think we've had our ups and downs. We've had good periods, bad periods, but overall we're a new team in this league. So to have the results that we've had and come away with what we've done in the cup, and I can't be happier with how the first season's gone. But it's not over at the end of the day. We've got the playoffs to take, and the main aim is to make sure that we get to that Final Four weekend and get as deep into the season as we possibly can. So that's the next aim. It's not over yet, and we've got to keep going.
Yeah, the playoff quarter-final, of course, next weekend, home and away. Well, away then home to Billingham. It's they have a tough team. They skate well, they play well. It was a tough game up in Billingham the other week, as well as the game here. You know what to expect, though, and as again, it's the reset button has been pressed. It's a new mini league now, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's the thing, it's 2 games, and that's why we've got to make sure that we're switched on, we're focused, we do the job that we need to do and play the way that we can. Ultimately, you can play as well as we have so far through this season and fall at the final hurdle, but that's hopefully not what we're going to do. We've got to make sure we stay focused and finish off these 2 games.
I mean, it was almost a full squad tonight, but it does make life a bit easier as well. The third period, both teams switching out goaltenders as well, give them extra ice time. Always a good thing in the run up to playoffs as well, to make sure everybody's not tight, all loosened up and fit.
Yeah, that was the good thing of tonight. We hadn't come away with any injuries or any issues, so we'll be fresh and ready to go. We'll go Thursday, and then we'll be ready to play the games at the weekend, so bring it on.
As we said, I mean, the crowd tonight still well behind the team, good turnout. Hopefully even better next weekend for the playoff ones.
Yeah, we'll pack it out, no doubt. The fans hopefully will get behind us and be that sixth man on the ice and push us through to that Final Four weekend. So yeah, we're looking forward to it.
I mean, it's good to see a smile on the face after the season as a league goes. But I mean, as hockey goes and some sports goes, a lot of the emphasis is put on the playoffs. There's a lot of pride at stake with all of the teams, and it is anything goes hockey, really, isn't it? Within reason.
Yeah, and that's what, as I say, it's 2 games. Them 2 games are just one-off games, ultimately, and you've got to make sure that you get the results in them 2 games to make sure that you get to that Final Four. And that's what our focus is now on. We've got tonight out the way. We'll make sure we go Thursday, and then we'll be prepared for the weekend and hopefully get them 2 results.
I mean, 3 goals tonight. It wasn't quite 4. One of them got changed. Sorry about that. But natural hat-trick as well.
Yeah, as I said before, it's more about the team making sure we get the results. It's not about me or individuals. We play as a team and we win as a team. You don't win with individuals. So yeah, it's nice to have the hat trick, but the main thing is we got the result, and we're going into that on the back of some good results, and we're playing really well. So hopefully we carry that into next week.
I mean, yeah, it was a very rounded team performance. Both teams actually playing really, good team hockey, good passing, good shooting, some very close chances at both nets, in fact, in all three periods. And I mean, the first period, all of a sudden Widnes were on the top, and then all of a ssudden Sheffield were like pouncing on the goal, and there was a couple of chances that just didn't quite get the touch for them and managed to hold on.
Yeah, and I think, as everyone knows with Sheffield, they've got a good junior setup. They showed that tonight. They have a lot of young kids out there, and even the goalie, they've put on a good performance, and obviously a lot of them have probably got a lot of bright futures ahead of them. So it's a testament to what Sheffield do to be able to bring these young kids through and to compete at this level. And as I say, we've got to make sure we get our results as well, and that's what we've done tonight.
I think switching to a supporters hat for a second, I think, we're at the start of the season, as the squad was building, those people who are aware of the quality of the players that joined the squad could think there's a strong finish in here. And third place, when you're looking at the way Whitley Bay and the way in which Solway put their squads together, that couldn't be asked. We couldn't really have asked for more. I mean, it's a very proud set of fans, I think, for this season, from a personal point of view, and I think as a fan's point of view. So, from us to you, for the league at least, big thank you to everything that you and the guys have put together.
Yeah, well, thank you as well. But as I say, we can't do it without you guys, and the fans help us, and obviously help us get the results that we have. So a great thank you to you for supporting us through the season, and hopefully you continue next week. And as I say, roar us on to that Final Four weekend.
Well, there we go, and that's what it is next weekend. Quarter-final, the big push of the Final Four. Let's make it loud and proud. Rich, been a pleasure as always. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you.
Thanks once again, Rich, for spending a little time just to have a little chat and a catch-up. And, well, that brings down the curtain on the Morley League season. And what a season it has been. Quick look through the game sheet from Sunday, I should say. And it was a busy one. Game started with the scores at 3 minutes 50 seconds. Rich Hagger from Liam Charnock and Vlad Volkanovs. 9 minutes and 10 on the power play. Rich Hagger with his second from Liam and Chris Wilcox. 20 minutes and 16 seconds. Just 16 seconds into the second period, Rich Hagger with his natural hat trick, number 3, from Vlad Volkanovs and Chris Wilcox. So we're 3-0 up now, 22-53. Nathan Britton on the score sheet now from Danny Hayde and Bez Hughes. And now another one, 29-38 on the power play. Danny Hayde from Chris Wilcox and Rich Hagger. So we are now 5-0 up. Sheffield weren't going quietly, and quite rightly so. There'd been shots on goal, shots close to goal, gaping gaps, pucks not landing on sticks. Finally, a breakthrough at 31:04, short-handed, scored by Tom Palmer, and assisted Steve Duncombe and Warren Tate. They weren't done. 33-48, they answer back again. This time it was Sam Keeling from Cameron Brownlee. So, it's they're starting to claw back into it. That's how it finished at the end of that period. So the second period, it's 5-2. 44-33, we're in the third. Another goal for Sheffield. Cameron Brownlee from Sam Keeling. So 3 goals now on the bounce, unanswered. It's 5-3. Then the floodgates open again. 44-58. Mikey Gilbert from Joe Greaves and Matt Barlow. A couple of minutes later, 46-58, Vlad Volkanovs from Liam Charnock and Rich Hagger. And then 54, it's always a little while, 54-12, Liam Charnock from Tom Jackson and Vlad Volkanovs. And then the final one with the cherry on top of the cake for the 9-3 finish, Danny Hayde from Tom Stubley and Tom Brearley. 57-28 was the time of that one. And that rounded up the score. Oh, hectic night. 9 goals to 3 to the Wild. Shots on goal were pretty even in total. 45 shots on the Sheffield goal and a total of 41 shots on the Widnes goal. Penalties pretty even as the game went. But I'll say one thing, it was end-to-end stuff all game. It didn't really go quiet at any point. No one could really afford to take their foot off the gas, as proven when Sheffield scored the short-handed goal. They just went steaming in, bang, in. You just couldn't take your eyes off it. It was a really well-played game from both teams. And excitement, entertaining, had pretty much what you could want from a hockey game. And we hope our birthday visitor and our extra special visitors who presented man of the match coming to their first game, hope they enjoyed themselves as well. Well, your Morley division has now been completed, and for the YKK Widnes Wild after their first season in the Morley D1 North League, well, here we go. Top of the shop, already known. Solway Sharks, 53 points. Second place, Whitley Warriors on 43 points. The YKK Widnes Wild in third place, 35 points. Solihull Barons, fourth place, 27 points. Sheffield Scimitars in fifth on 24 points. Billingham Stars, sixth, 22 points. Blackburn Hawks in seventh, 18 points. And the Nottingham Lions at the bottom of the table, but made a late charge on the season with 16 points. Their most successful season in the Morley division, to be honest. Well, that's my thoughts on them anyway. So, tip the hat there to Nottingham. Late charge. Almost got themselves off the bottom of the table. Solway and Whitley clear out in front. Decent gap. 35 to 43 to 53. So 10-point gap between Solway and Whitley. And then another 8 points. Yeah, my maths isn't brilliant today. My brain's gone and melted. But yeah, 8-point gap between Widnes and Whitley. And then we start grouping Solihull on 27, Sheffield 24, 22 for Billingham, 18 and 16. But all in all, I think that was an exciting league season at least. And the reason I'm saying emphasis on league is because, of course, starting this coming weekend, the playoff competitions for the Morley and Laidler leagues all get underway. The National League, as you heard, they've already got their playoff quarterfinals underway. 8 of the 9 teams in that league involved. Of course, with it being a 9-team division, the team that misses out on the playoff competition are the Raiders. But it's a round robin of Telford, Swindon, Sheffield, Leeds, Milton Keynes, Peterborough, Basingstoke and the Bees. So that's going to be coming all together in time for their finals weekend. In the meantime, we've got plenty of finals coming up. Now, the finals weekends, I should just go through them now. We have the National Final Four at Coventry on the 31st of April and 1st of May. The North 1 and South 1 finals are the 23rd and 24th of April, and this coming weekend, the Laidler and Wilkinson finals are the 16th and 17th of April. So hopefully people are going to be like, oh yeah, I am going to be free. And we know it's Easter. We know it's Easter weekend this weekend. But come on. It's hockey. It's hockey. Come on. You know you want to. You're going to get itchy feet. You think, oh, it is Sunday or it's Saturday and Sunday. Yeah, let's go to hockey. You can still enjoy your Easter weekend, but you can come and enjoy a bit of hockey as well. Make it part of your Easter weekend. So, yeah, this weekend, 16th and 17th of April, we've got the D2, the NIHL 2 North Laidler finals at Widnes and the NIHL 2 South Wilkinson finals in Bristol. Get yourselves down. Get yourselves across. Come on. You know you want to. it'll be worth it. It'll be a wonderful event wherever it's held. But in general, we're a little short on things for tonight because the season has effectively come to a close. But we still have playoffs. Now, playoffs, those of you who haven't been to a playoff game, they can be a little bit more lively because it is do-or-die stuff, particularly the way in which the quarterfinals happen. You know, you are fighting again for a place in that finals weekend. And it's a whole new mini-season. Anything can happen, particularly when you look at the D1 North League. People are taking points off each other throughout the season. Anything can happen. I mean, okay, it depends on how teams were putting their squads out of the weekend, but Blackburn took Solway close with 6-7. Whitley and Billingham, very tight, 5-3. The Solway-Whitley game, 4-2. The Billingham-Widnes game the previous weekend, 2-4 up in Billingham. It can be so tight some weeks, you never know which way it's going to lie. And so, your team needs you. Your team will need you, very, very much so. So get yourself out there. Be loud, be proud. Get them over that line. Especially if it's the YKK Widnes Wild. Sorry, no bias. I've got to. So, there we go. In terms of other news items, not really much. I think there's a lot of things really getting brewed up for the playoff weekends coming up. So, with that in mind, we may as well dive straight into our usual little bit. Of course, if you want everything YKK Widnes Wild, you can do via Facebook or Twitter.com/WidnesWild. There's the website, widneswild.co.uk. Instagram.com/WidnesWildOfficial and YouTube.com/WidnesWild Ice Hockey Club, where we link to as much Widnes Wild related media as possible from all of our media outlets out there. Quick shout out, of course, to our sponsors, and a mini apology to one of them. My title sponsor YKK, as well as Spragues & Son of Widnes, Straight In. Our apology to MPG because for some reason I didn't have your logo on our rolling advert. So yes, MPG Maintenance Property Services. I apologise for it being missing. Hopefully I'll get that rectified for next weekend. We also have Crosscheck Clothing, The Coach Company, University of Salford, Planet Ice, and our charity, the Halton Haven Hospice. I'm not really sure on the sponsors grid if you still want to see if there are any sponsored shirts available from the Own and Loan. It'd be worth it. A final end of season flurry, little treat. I mean, after all, your YKK Widnes Wild have had a fantastic season, finishing third in the league. So go on, treat yourself. Check out widneswild.co.uk for that. Moving on now for our closing sets of fixtures. Well, this weekend at Planet Ice Widnes, we have the D2 North Playoff Final weekend. Doors open at 3 p.m. on both days, and the actual face-off times are 4:30, 7:30 on the Saturday, and 4 p.m. on Sunday. And of course, on Sunday at Planet Ice Widnes, we have the return leg of what will be happening on the Saturday. So on Saturday, I'm not sure on the face-off time at the moment, but your YKK Widnes Wild are up in Billingham for the first part of the D1 North playoff quarter-final. The return leg 7:30 p.m. on the Sunday after the D2 North playoff weekend. So, two big games. We're going to be busy bees at Planet Ice Widnes this Sunday, the 17th of April. The D2 North Playoff Final at 4 o'clock. And at 7:30 p.m, the D1 North Playoff Quarter Final, YKK Widnes Wild against the Billingham Stars. And the game is not on the season ticket, so it isn't a pay ticket game. Please keep that in mind. Still a few games to come throughout the latter part of April and into May. Saturday 23rd of April, Bradford Under-12s host Widnes Under-12s at 4 p.m. Manchester Under-16s host Widnes Under-16s at 6 p.m. And that is also the weekend of the D1 North Playoff Final weekend in Leeds. That's day one. On the Sunday, the Widnes Under-10s have some cross-ice action at Planet Ice Widnes at 4:15. And there's also the D1 North Playoff Final weekend, day 2 in Leeds. 30th of April now. Widnes Under-12s host Billingham Under-12s at 3:20. Widnes Under-14s host the Solihull Under-14s at 4:50. Sunday, 1st of May, your Widnes Wild Ladies are in action at Planet Ice Widnes, 4:15. So that's the Bristol Huskies they are hosting. So Sunday, 1st of May, Widnes Wild Ladies against the Bristol Huskies at 4:15. That weekend of the 30th and the 1st is also the Final Four weekend in Coventry. Sunday, 8th of May, Widnes Wild Ladies take on the MK Falcons at 4:15. And then we've got on the 15th of May, the Milton Keynes Falcons take on the Widnes Wild Ladies at 6:30. Meanwhile, at Planet Ice Widnes, your Earl Road Elks are taking on the Blackburn Buccaneers at 4:15 in the Ice Hockey Summer Cup. That's the Rec Ice Hockey Summer Cup. There are also more fixtures still out there, but we'll call it a day on them for now. Busy time still ahead in the hockey world. So get yourselves down to the game. You know you want to. A bit of guitar solo just to finish that off. Well, that is me about out of steam for a week and a weekend. Got to get myself recharged for this coming weekend because we have got the D2 North playoffs at Planet Ice Widnes. You know, it should be a great weekend. We've got 4 teams battling it out. We've got plenty of ice hockey action over the 2 days. It'll be, I think it'll be a fantastic weekend. It's worth getting yourself there for wherever you are in the country. It's Telford Tigers, Hull Jets, Sutton Sting and the Sheffield Titans. You know, these guys have worked hard. They deserve your support. They deserve, even if you're in neutral and you're in the area, get yourself over to Planet Ice Widnes on Saturday and Sunday. Pick one of the teams, or just be there and make noise and be a complete playoff loony. Why not? It's what we do because that's why we love ice hockey. So, other than that, I know there's some Wild fans going up to Billingham. There's information about travel available through the Widnes Wild related social media outlets. As for me, for another week, I think I'm going to finish now, save my voice for the weekend, and take it from there. Well, as my usual closing sort of go along the lines of look after yourselves, look after each other, and enjoy your hockey wherever you are and wherever you can get it. And of course, make the most of it because we've managed to get through the full season this year, thank goodness. I've had a few hiccups, few more weeks to go. Enjoy your hockey wherever you are. Keep it wild one way or another. Whatever it is, support your team. Pick a team if yours isn't in the playoffs. Either way, for another week from the Time to Go Wild radio show. Till next time, ta-ra.